Hello, good morning. Just made some rice cakes, peanut butter, and banana.
Yummy.
In this video, I'm gonna bring you through my weightlifting training session from yesterday. So I'll just walk you through exactly what I did. Before that, I'm gonna head down and do a run and probably some like accessory work. So before we get into it, my name is Emily. This is my first training video. I train Olympic weightlifting like 4 times a week. I'm very much an average weightlifter, but I've become really obsessed with the sport. I've been training like 3 to 4 times a week for the last 2-ish years now. I fell in love with it. I started doing CrossFit and then decided to focus on weightlifting to get better for CrossFit. But once I started specifically just weightlifting, I haven't really had the desire to go back. I do enjoy like CrossFit type workouts every once in a while, and I think they're fun, but I am all in weightlifting now. So I'm training to get better and compete at local, like provincial competitions. I'm nowhere near pro, but I am obsessed with the sport. Outside of just weightlifting, I've been trying to do more cardio. Because I stopped doing CrossFit, I really don't do much cardio. My cardio comes in the form of like high rep complexes and weightlifting, which it's a little sad when you get out of breath from doing like 4 reps. So I've been trying to incorporate more running and like CrossFit or like circuit style training. Just gonna finish eating and then we'll head down, do my run, maybe some accessory work, and then I'll bring you through my training session, the fun part after that. So, cheers.
Here with an easy pace 3-mile run, then went into a circuit. So for this circuit, I did 8 different exercises, all of which were between 1 minute to 1 minute and 30 intervals. And then I just rested maximum 1 minute in between each, just get enough time to recover. The intention is to be able to go all through the whole 1 to 1.5 minutes without resting if possible. And this whole circuit was done with a 35-pound weighted vest, 20-pound dumbbells, and 25-pound kettlebell. Then I went into some accessory work. First I did some lying hamstring curl, which is not videoed here. Then some stiff-legged deadlifts and Nordic hamstring curls. And then I finished off with some weighted crunches, going for between 10 and 12 reps, and some pull-ups.
Okay, I just got back from the gym. That ended up being a longer session than I was intending. I don't know about any of you, but I feel like sometimes I go down there. Some days it's hard to even get through a run. But then today was one of those days where I just like wanted to do like extra. I just took advantage of that feeling and did more than I was intending. So it was good. I got really hungry, so I made one of my all-time favorites, just a big bowl of Greek yogurt, fruit, granola. I'm gonna eat this, shower, and then I'll get on to my weightlifting session. For my weightlifting training session yesterday, we started off with a snatch complex. The focus of a snatch complex is positioning. I think this is really good for me because I tend to kind of come behind the bar instead of staying over the bar. So for this complex, we're doing like a snatch deadlift to the knee, back down, then deadlift to the hip, back down, and then a full snatch. So the intention here is on, it's working on that first pull. So when I'm bringing it off the ground to the knee, I'm trying to get kind of like a vertical shin position and keeping my shoulders over top of the bar. Here I'm going up to 42 kilos, which is my 70%-ish. Again, really focus on like keeping shoulders over the bar and these felt pretty good. So another thing I'm trying to do in my snatches is thinking about hitting the bottom and like coming up, which I did a little bit better in that rep there. Has helped me when I just think about that, because before I always expected to kind of have to try to save it in the bottom. So here's another set at 42 before going up. Staying over the bar, vertical shins. Oh, that was bad. I wanted to bounce out of the bottom before that overhead position was really strong. It was still a little bit forward when I think was trying to stand up, so that's why I kind of get pulled forward. And I may have swore there. If it's bad, if I mess up, you'll know, because I make noises where I swear. So I stuck at 42 kilos for another set here, just because of that last rep wasn't great. So I just wanted to feel that out again. I think that this complex in particular is taking a lot of mental capacity, because I really have to think about staying over the bar. It's not necessarily super difficult physically, but I feel like I really have to focus, because I typically feel more comfortable behind the bar. I think this is something that's really gonna improve my snatches if I figure out the better like body positioning. So I go up to 45 kilos here. I do readjust before these snatches. That one looked really good. That one felt great, snappy. Yeah, that 45 is a good set. Felt really good after this.
Editing Emily here. I misspoke in that last clip. After that set of 45, I went up to 48 kilos, which is around my 80%. And I think here is where it's really evident that keeping my shoulders over the bar is really helping me in my pull. I'm not jumping forward as much, and those reps felt really great. Okay, bye, back to regular me.
I decided to do an extra set. I was feeling good with that last set, so I just stuck with 45 again for this, I guess, bonus set. First rep in, felt good. Took like a second just to feel it out at the bottom, but technically I think it looked good, it felt good. For this next rep, I just didn't really stabilize it, I guess, in that bottom position, and if I wasn't focusing on saving the lift, and I just bailed it. I just took that last rep again to end on a good note. And then we moved on to our pulls. So we were doing snatch grip pulls from the hip, and so they're supposed to be one after another. This is the first time I've done them this way, and as you can tell, I gave a look to my coach and was like, is this correct? Because I don't know if it feels correct. My first set there, I wasn't getting like over the bar or staying kind of behind the bar, and my next sets, I'm like trying to correct it. You can see like I'm bending my arms a little too much. I want to keep them straighter, and so I'm trying to like pull and then kind of punch down with like a slight lean over the barbell. I was definitely struggling a bit. So I was just trying to figure out like what's going wrong, how I can improve these pulls. The big issue I have is like activating my back. You can see like my coach is like trying to show me how to do like a lat spread, and I don't really know how to like flare my lats like the bodybuilder way. I'm trying to show them that like I can't do that. The only way I can do it is like this particular way is how to get my lats out. But it's a good point. I need to think about using my back kind of in the setup to help me with like keeping the barbell in the right position, because a lot of the time I don't think about my back, and I should be thinking about that. So this is me setting up, trying to feel my back muscles get in that right position before my last set of pulls, which to me didn't feel great. I think they might be like better than my first set, but I think it's something I'm just gonna have to work on over the next few weeks. So next up, we moved on to the push press. We were building up to a 5 rep max. Last week, I matched my previous PR at 55 kilos and failed at 57 kilos. I got 4 reps. So this week I really wanted to hit at least, 57. So for my warm-ups, I just like built up, like going up, I think like 10 kilos-ish per set. I built it up probably, I don't know, around 60 or 70%, and then went for 56. 5 reps at 56 would be a PR for me, so I decided to, like, instead of just doing 55 that I had done a few times now, I'll do 56, it'll be a PR, and then we can go for like another PR if it feels good. A big problem that I have with the push press is, as you can probably see, I really suck at re-racking. The first couple reps at 56, the re-racks are pretty brutal. I kept like bringing it too far forward. So I think the first 3 reps kind of sucked. And then the last 2 reps, the re-racks felt better. I was happy with that. I got a PR at least and felt good. So decided to go up to 57, only 1 extra kilo, but I had failed it last week. So I thought we'd just try 57 again, and then if that felt good, we could go up from there. So my attempt at 57 again, I'm coming back with a vengeance. First rep feels really good. Second rep, solid. The re-recs are also felt better in this set, so I was feeling like a lot stronger. Also, when I first took it off, I was like, oh dang, this feels light. So at 5 reps, it looked good. I honestly think it might have looked better than the 56 kilos, so you know what, we're going up, obviously. I decided to just go up to 60. I don't know, I was gonna do 59, I was like, it's basically 60, so let's just do 60. First rep in felt good, second rep kind of hard, third rep even harder, but I felt like I can get this, I can do it. And the fourth rep just couldn't get my head through. It definitely felt difficult. I think if I had tried a little bit lighter, maybe like just going up by another kilo, probably could have hit it, but I'm happy to try. I'm happy to get three reps there. That's probably a PR at 3 rep. I'm still really happy with that, and really happy with getting my 5 rep max PR at 57. After that, I had down set, so I did 3x5 at 51 kilos. I definitely was getting tired by the end of it and continuing to smash up my collarbones. I really need to learn how to re-rack. But yeah, so that's the end of the session. That's the end of what I did today for training. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to put this together. I'll be doing probably more similar videos, like looking at my weightlifting training. So follow along if you want more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.